And we're back.
Put the gun down, Paul.
I don't have a gun. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, we're back and we're playing Spyro Reignited trilogy. So we're back to our regularly scheduled programming, which is we're gonna do a game. We're gonna do playthroughs. So we're not playing Smash. We're gonna do playthroughs. We're gonna talk about some topics. I got a lot of topics lined up. We're gonna talk about some politics maybe if we get into it. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great.
I'm excited. Let's do it.
Yeah. Okay. So as always, I'm Paul, Jason. And then Jeremy is in.
Woo!
He's on Discord. So we're playing Spyro Reignited trilogy. I fucking love these games. They're great.
I've never seen it. I've seen it. I've never played it.
They're so good. I played them so much back in the time. I've already started. I think you could see at the beginning. I had one game save. The playthroughs, I've done like 4 playthroughs. They're up on YouTube. I can't skip through it.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, maybe I
didn't want to skip through it. I was trying to skip you.
Anyway, I'm doing housekeeping here. So we have 4 playthroughs up on YouTube, so you can watch it there. But we're gonna play through hopefully the whole series. We'll see how long it takes. We'll see how long it goes. So we're starting a schedule. We're gonna be streaming every Wednesday at 8 p.m. where we're recording these episodes, and we've mentioned before that we're going to be recording reactions to and reviews to Star Trek Discovery Season 2. That starts tomorrow. I think we're going to shoot for 11 p.m. because it premieres at 9:30 because
Jesus,
CBS hates us.
Late.
CBS hates us. So, yeah, anyway, so that'll be going up tomorrow. And then hopefully we'll get it up on YouTube like Thursday night or Friday morning. Friday sometime if I can. These will go live on YouTube on Sundays as usual. So anyway, yeah. Oh no, okay, I can't skip it. So anyway, all right. So we're playing Spyro. Jeremy, you there?
Yep, I'm here.
All right. So these games are great. Wait,
I haven't played them in so long.
Is this the right?
You've played Spyro, Jeremy?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
I feel like I went into the wrong game.
That's all right.
I think I went into Spyro 2.
Oh no.
Wait. So I got a new game. Oh yeah, I went into
You
Spyro
did.
2. All right.
You did for sure.
We got to start with Spyro 1.
I was like, he has a lot of friends.
Yeah, I was like, this isn't the opening. And then when it dropped me in the world, I was like, nope, this definitely isn't the right one.
Spyro, the popular dragon.
Yes.
The popular dragon.
Yeah. Well, he does have lots of friends because he is popular. Okay. So until then, we'll start going on some of these stories here, some of these topics. So, first topic, Game of Thrones final season teaser released. Did you guys see this?
I did see it. I didn't like it. You know what I thought? You know what my biggest thought about it is that whenever they they pull out their swords because they feel, I guess, the cold coming, because you can feel cold before it gets to you.
Yeah.
Does Sansa have a sword? Or, because they both pull their swords out, and then they, I know Sansa's there. I was like, but Sansa doesn't have a sword.
Yeah.
I feel bad.
Did she pull one out?
No, I just felt bad for her. I was like, well, but Sansa doesn't have a sword.
Hold on. Watch these guys. These are the dragons. You're trying to rescue the dragons. I skipped through the cutscene. Nasty Nork, he's the bad guy. He froze all the dragons because they called him stupid or something like that. Anyway, it's the whole thing. So all the dragons have like a unique character, which is great. That's an improvement from the PlayStation original. On the PlayStation original, they all had characters, but they all mainly look the same. They had different voices though. So now they have different voices and they have a different visual style.
Okay.
So anyway, I love these games. So anyway, yeah, Game of Thrones season 4. Yeah, so it premieres on April 14th. Right.
What did you think about the teaser?
I mean, it was fine. Like it was a teaser.
You know what I want to happen?
Right. It's a teaser. What do you want to say?
You know what I want to happen this season? I want Al Gore for the win. I want everyone to die. I do. I want the
climate change.
Yeah, I want climate change to win. It's like, everybody, I told you what a big deal this was, and I was super serial.
Super serial.
And yeah, so
okay, Man Bear Pig is real, but it's so bad. What are you gonna do about it now, Janice?
Yeah.
That was a shout out to latest season of South Park. Okay. Jeremy, I'm gonna need you to monitor the chat and see if anybody's commenting. See if anybody's in there. Because I have the notes open and I'm playing, and Jason's just being a schlub and not doing anything.
I'm watching Pyro.
Spyro.
I said Spyro.
No, you said Pyro. Oh, interestingly, do you know that's where Spyro comes from?
I imagine.
They had a different name for him originally,
Yeah.
and I forget what it was called. But people didn't like it, so then they were like,
It was
well,
Thanos'
we
Purple Dragon.
Yeah. We want to do something with Pyro, and then they were like, but Pyro, there was another game called Pyro or something like that, some character. So they were like, we'll put an S in front of it. There we go.
So creative.
Yeah, great. Hey, you guys want to see the first secret?
Yes. I like the little
Oops.
fairy. She talk.
Not in this one. She does later. Her name is Zoe.
She doesn't talk until the next game.
Yeah.
They decide to make her a character.
Yeah,
That's
it's
interesting.
a whole thing. Well, so she says things, but it's in like text boxes in this one. In the later one, she has a voice. I'm pretty sure. I actually don't think her name is Zoe in this one either.
Does she gain emotional depth as a character slowly?
No, this is a platformer game. There's not much emotional depth to this at all.
I feel emotions.
Oh, okay. Well, congratulations, you're a person. Anyway, the interesting thing I find about the final season of Game of Thrones is that there's only going to be 6 episodes.
I
Yeah,
think it's supposed to be like that, right?
Yeah. No, I know. What are you guys' expectations? What are you expecting from the final season?
I
The
expect
exact same thing I got in the last one.
I expect a bottleneck at Hell's Gate.
Oh,
Or not, is it called Hell's Gate? The Bloody Gate. The Bloody Gate. Yes, in the Erie. And I expect Winterfell to be Ash. And
You think the White Walker's going to win?
I don't. I would really like it if they won for real. I call it the Al Gore ending, like I said. I really, you know what I really don't want? I don't want them to, as much of as big I don't want to say patriot, but like fan of America as I am, like I don't really want them to do like, oh, we're going to do democracy now. I don't want that to be the ending, and I'm worried it might be. I'm worried it might be. Well, I'm going to make it.
I don't know. I feel like that's not necessarily railroad style.
Railroad style?
George Railroad Martin.
Why is he called that?
Because it's George R.R. Martin.
Oh, railroad. That's pretty good.
Yeah. It's a real leap.
I thought it was a pirate thing.
No.
What?
Yeah, I thought his ancestors must have been pirates. Arr, arr.
I don't know what to do with you sometimes.
I know.
No one does.
It's like a whole thing.
You figure it out, let me know.
Where are we going? What are we doing?
We're going up here. We're gonna get more gems. So it's a collection. It's a 90s platformer. So there's So you see there are these different levels that you can go to. But this is a hub world. So they had different hub worlds and different worlds within hub worlds.
Okay.
So this is the main hub world, which is Artisan, I think.
Uh-huh.
If I'm not mistaken.
Sure.
What's it called? Artisan's World. Yeah. So see, there's 100 gems to get and 4 dragons. I've gotten all the dragons. Now I got to get 20 gems left.
And then is that the end of the mission?
Well, it's the end of the hub world.
Okay.
Then I can go into the individual world and get more things.
My question is could you leave this realm without having gotten everything?
Oh, yeah. It's persistent. You can always come back.
Right.
It's a 90s 3D platformer. It's like Mario.
I understand that, but what is driving the plot forward? Like, I know you're looking for the dragons. Like,
Yeah.
What could you can already leave to your first mission? Yes.
Well, you can go to any of the worlds because your goal is just
it's like Mario 64.
That's what I just said. It's a 90s platform.
I know. It's just
Yes.
Mario.
No, your goal is to open up all the dragons or to release all the dragons.
Yeah.
So, you just got to do it anytime. And really, you don't even have to get all of them because it's one of those things like you'll see it right here in a minute. Yeah, so here's all the gems.
What do you want from Game of Thrones?
Now I got 100 of 100. 100% level complete. But see, this guy, he's Marco the balloonist. If I get 10 dragons, then I can go to the next world. So I just have to get enough dragons to move on to the next world. And then eventually you get to the end. But I'm kind of a completionist when I play this game, so I'm going to try to get everything.
Gotcha. What do you want to happen for Game of Thrones last season?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Jeremy, you got anything?
Nothing particular. I just don't think it's going to be that great.
Oh,
I'm not worried about it.
It
It kind of fell off last season.
I don't know why people say
Yeah,
that.
last season was so bad.
I loved it so much.
I didn't think it was-
There were teleporting armies.
Yeah.
There was super plot armor.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
everything you don't want.
it's
I didn't
the-
think it was bad, but it
It's
wasn't
the
great.
end. It's the end. You want more walking?
I don't know. It worked for Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, so true.
It's no.
They made 3-hour movies out of it.
I love it. And I love every
You're
minute
telling
of it.
me-
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
You're telling me there's two options for a show. It's either plot armor, teleporting armies, or walking.
Jeremy, it's the climax. They're setting up the last season. It was
I mean,
still great. Oh my
you
god,
don't
that
even
dragon
have-
scene! I stood up and cheered when that dragon came out.
You don't even have the
Yeah, it was a
conceit.
cool scene.
You don't even have the conceit of like, hey, we gotta do some things because we only have 2 hours to tell the story. It's like, no, you got like freaking 10 hours per season. You've got like 70 hours to tell the story. Let's move on.
We got a lot done. Oh, I like that the shields burn up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and also you can't kill him. So then that's
I don't
when
like
you have
that
to use your charge.
I don't like that Jeremy doesn't like the season and he doesn't know what he wants for the next one. So now he can't be pleased. I've described what would please me. Tell George what you
I'll
want.
be pleased by it no matter what. Tell George R.R. Martin what I want.
Yes,
He'll
he's
give it to
listening.
me.
He's
Yes,
listening.
he's
Kidding?
listening. He
Hey
loves
George,
Spyro.
how's it going?
He's a famous. Famously, he loves Spyro.
Yes.
He watches all the reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
That's the thing.
If we say something bad about it, he will
Oh.
come and get us.
You guys want to know something weird?
What's that?
So this is the Reignited trilogy. So this is a remake of the original 3 games.
'Kay.
And these were the ones that were made by Insomniac and they were on the PlayStation. But Activision then got the rights to make Spyro after this.
Yeah,
So they made lots more games.
but they suck.
Well, yeah, they're not great. But here's the weird thing. They did a second, like a reboot trilogy on like the PS2, Xbox, and then eventually the PS3 and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you guess who did the voice of Spyro in that reboot trilogy?
Hugo Weaving.
No, Frodo.
What?
No, the guy that did Frodo.
Elijah
Wood. Yeah,
yeah.
he did the voice of Spyro. Gary Oldman did a voice in the first one of the reboot. David Spade did the voice of Sparks.
Holy shit! Oh, so this is what
Wow.
you were saying. Every single one of those little statues is a different guy.
Yes.
That's really cool.
You're releasing them. That Nasty Nork froze them, and you
yeah,
release them, and they have their own little.
Yeah, I know, but I figured they were frozen off somewhere. Is what you were talking about. No, they're
No,
frozen. in
They're
every
frozen.
sing-
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wherever they were standing.
That's a really great way for collectibles to be cool.
Yeah, it was wherever they were standing. That's where they got frozen.
Oh, that's really cool. Isn't any of them standing in like really awkward positions?
No, they just
You
go.
never
In.
find
They
them
all
on
go
the
into
bathroom
that.
or nothing.
No, they just all go into that thing. So, because
They're all the same form.
yeah, they're all the same form and they're frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, and also, you guys remember the whole Skylanders thing
Nope.
with like all the little toys and all that stuff? That was Spyro.
Oh, did you see? Oh, before I forget, did you hear
didn't
about
know
Psychonauts 2?
No, I didn't hear.
We're
about
playing Psychonauts 2. I never played Psychonauts 1. I'm gonna be for real. I've heard
played
how
it
great
with
it
Will.
was.
it. I started to.
With
I
who?
didn't get very far.
Oh
Will?
yeah.
I started to. I didn't get very far.
Yeah, we should do that. That should after Spyro. We should do.
Oh God. Oh God.
We should do Psychonauts to prepare for Psychonauts 2.
Ah, he's belly bumping me. Ah,
Can the belly only hold so much heat before it gets too hot for him?
no, you can't. You can't flame the armor. So you either have to charge it, or like him, you have to wait for him to turn around and then flame the back. Okay. Did you guys see the Captain Marvel trailer?
Yeah. The
latest one.
Yeah, it looks better than the first one.
Yeah.
First one.
I don't know
It-
if I've seen the newest one, but
You
I
know what?
definitely
Can I get?
It
can I-
brought back some of the levity. I
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
like.
yeah.
It brought back some of that Marvel humor.
Can I marvel off at you guys real quick?
Okay.
I'm gonna marvel real hard. So I thought it was strange. First, I'm gonna say it's strange to go into Civil War that early in MCU. I get that it was a big deal when it happened. It was a really great,
Right.
event in Marvel, and I liked it. And it's actually where I started reading Marvel
Oh shit.
in 2006 when it happened. But and I have all the original like first prints of them. But to go into Infinity War after that seems a bit strange to me.
Okay.
I didn't know how. They had to write it differently. To do it without Hank Pym and Reed Richards, Civil War is, I don't know. I don't like it.
Well, They've said they're not going to go off the comics.
Yeah.
Right, no shit, but they're using the comic stories. And here's the thing,
Yeah.
I mean they're doing scrolls for Miss Marvel, and that's fine. You know, that's a fair thing. The Kree don't like the scrolls in Marvel Comics. So they got that.
Were the Kree the ones in the first Avengers?
No, those were like the Chitauri or something.
Yeah.
Who are the Kree?
The Kree, remember the blue guy from Guardians of the Galaxy?
Wait, Guardians of the Galaxy?
The villain in Guardians of the Galaxy, yes. Remember him?
Wait, his adopted guy?
The guy
Yeah.
blue, he's got a hammer.
Yes.
I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Ronan the judge or whatever. Ronan the accuser.
No, I don't think I remember that.
He was the main villain. He got the Power Stone. He flew his ship down. What's his name? Star-Lord danced in front of him.
I have a really bad memory, and it's been a couple of years
Okay,
since I've seen that
fine.
movie.
Well, that guy was a Kree. He was a religious zealot of the Kree. I don't like what they did with him because he's cooler in the comics. But
Okay.
I know I sound like that guy. But he.
Yeah, you do sound like that guy. Why don't you tell me more about how you don't like the Star Trek ships?
No. It's well. So the thing is it's fine that they're fighting the Kree because the Skrulls, because the Skrulls and the Kree don't like each other.
Yeah.
The Skrulls are shapeshifters.
Yeah. That's why she's punching an old lady on a bus.
Yep. I knew as soon as I saw her punch that old lady what was going on before they announced it was Skrulls.
Oh, for sure.
Because she's a Kree. But
Oh, she's a Kree.
yeah, she's a pseudo Kree or something.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah, they made her into a Kree or something. It's different in the comics, but it's pseudo. It's they got the gist. Now, here's the thing about Civil
like I know
War.
where it
I
is.
brought up Civil War for this.
I
Like,
hope so.
Yeah.
There it is.
So there's a event called Secret Wars, not Secret War, Secret Invasion, that comes right after Civil War.
Okay.
It's about the Skrulls invading Earth, and a lot of the superheroes like Elektra happens to be a Skrull, and Spider-Woman happens to be a Skrull, and I think Hank Pym's a Skrull. In any event, I wonder if they're just going to borrow off. That's going to be the story, except with Miss Marvel, and then a space fight at the end. I wonder if they're just going to steal Secret Invasion story. I say steal.
Probably somewhat.
I mean, I guess sell. But
You're saying a lot of things that mean nothing to me.
okay, how about this? If I
'Cause I don't read
I
comics.
bet a bad guy saves the day for the Skrulls against the Skrulls.
Okay.
Because that would set us up for Siege and Dark Avengers.
Okay. I'm gonna
Dark
pull
Reign.
I'm gonna pull a Jason here, and I'm
Sorry.
gonna say,
Yeah, that's
can I
fair.
get out of this conversation?
Yes. That's fair. It was a lot of Marvel. But
Okay, well, okay.
Marvel fans got it.
We're
You got
gonna
your Marvel fix.
we're gonna wrap up with one more Marvel thing. That's why I want to move on.
Sure.
The first trailer was released for Spider-Man: Far From Home. Did you see
The
it?
gist of the thrust of my remark is that I don't think Infinity Wars and Civil War belong so close together. But
That's
go ahead.
great. That's great.
Go
I
ahead.
don't like it when you thrust. So
That's fair enough.
okay, Spider-Man: Far From
You
Home
can-
trailer. I'm just kidding. Did you see it?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
It took me a minute to realize that was Mysterio.
Yeah, it's fucking Jake Gyllenhaal, man.
Yeah, I don't. I guess we'd have to ask Jim Sterling, but I don't
Jim Sterling.
know for sure.
Yeah, he's
that
a Mysterio.
The
fanboy.
Mysterio was a good guy because he seemed like he was starting out as a good guy or something.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like his Mysterio. I feel like he's probably.
But he's
gonna-
not Doc Ock.
Oh,
Doc
shit.
Ock. I mean, they consistently
No,
make
no,
Doc
I feel
Ock
like
start
he's
out nice.
So some of the stuff I've seen online is people saying like, oh, he's doing that, like that's part of his thing.
Oh, he's pretending to
He's
be a
pretending
hero.
to be a good guy to lure him
Yeah,
in.
the villain is also is illusion. I'm there. Yeah. Sweet.
Oh,
I liked it. I
isn't
thought it looked great.
Don't people wonder when it, like, where in the timeline it
Yeah,
fits?
I wonder.
So they've already said it's after Avengers Endgame.
So he's in the Soul Stone.
what?
So the Soul Stone in the comics is actually contains its own universe.
Okay.
The Soul Gem. So it's possible he's inside it. Maybe everyone's inside it. I don't know how they want to do it. They can
Well,
do whatever they want.
but it's after Avengers Endgame, not Infinity War.
oh,
It's after Endgame.
Gotcha.
So that's what I was gonna say. Like that was the thing. Was like they're kind of giving away a lot about what's gonna happen in Endgame and who's gonna come back and who's gonna not. Because you see Nick Fury there. So Nick Fury comes back in Endgame,
yeah.
right? We know that already.
Yeah.
So like, way to spoil that one, guys.
Yeah.
We haven't seen Stark so far, any of the trailers. So, I mean, I've always kind of assumed that what's going to happen is all the OG characters are going to be done for, right? Like the ones that stayed, they have to give themselves up to save everybody else. So Cap, Stark, you know, Scarlet Witch, all of them.
Man, I don't know how that would seem so strange if they got so I don't know what they're gonna do, but
that's what I feel like he's going to do.
That would be really strange.
I bet that I bet they do it pretty similar to the comics in that the chick's sister, what's her name? Gamora's sister steals the Infinity Gauntlet from Thanos, goes crazy,
Yeah.
and then someone else gets it back from her.
Wait, what is Gamora's sister name? The machine.
Nebula.
Nebula, there you go.
Nebula, that's right, yeah.
She's like an android. Or a guy droid, apparently.
Yeah, that's true. She's a guy droid. Jeremy, back me up.
She is a guy droid. I don't know why I had to back you up when no one was countering it.
I just like having a little brother support.
It's so funny to find myself sitting here talking about freaking Marvel so much because, like, there was a time where I was like, I refused to watch Marvel movies because I'm so burned out on superhero movies.
Yeah.
Look at this secret right here.
It's because you're not grateful. If you were, remember, think about when we were kids.
I
if we got all
didn't
these,
read comics when I was a kid.
No, it doesn't matter. If we got all these cool superhero movies when we were kids, it would have rocked our world.
We had Batman. When we were kids.
Those were great.
Hey, Batman and Batman Return. I will even stick up for Batman Forever. Okay, yes, it was the first Joel Schumacher movie.
Go watch it again.
I have watched it, and okay, it has its problems, but I will stick up for Val Kilmer's Batman.
Yeah.
I can't really defend Batman and Robin, but I liked it when I was a kid because I was like 10.
It doesn't. You're not Batman just because you're quiet.
No, but
Val
he
Kilmer's
had
kind of quiet.
No, he had the brooding thing going on.
He came off whiny.
Nah,
He did. It
was fine.
He came off like he was trying to like explain how hard his life is
It was
to get
fine.
laid.
It was fine. I liked it.
You know who
And
I
the
like?
Batmobile in Batman Forever was dope.
Dude,
too.
I'll say it. I don't like Ben Affleck, but I like Ben Affleck's Batman way better.
Yeah, Ben Affleck's a better Batman. I'm not going to disagree. I think Ben Affleck's a better Batman than Michael Keaton.
Fair enough.
But those were still fine movies.
Sure. They weren't.
They were fine. And then of course we got the Dark Knight, which were
which was amazing. Were you going to
fabulous.
stand there and tell me that in the world and George R.R. that you
Hey, George.
that you're okay with Batman Forever, but you got burned out on the superhero on the Marvel movies?
No, because here's the thing: they've gotten too big. It still frustrates me. I hate that all these movies, and the worst offender, honestly, was Man of Steel, where it's just like we're just like the last 45 minutes of. I hate Avengers, 2012 Avengers.
Wow,
I hate that movie.
Wow.
There's so much of it that feels pointless to me. I'm like, okay, as soon as I see Thor and Iron Man fighting, I'm like, I know neither one of these are going to lose. They're just so why am I spending 15 minutes on it? Let's move on.
No, they need to spend some time making them.
I don't care. I was like, I already know that nothing's going to happen, so stop wasting my time. And then I hate that like at the end of the movie, it's like, hey, we have this big battle and we beat the big space whale. Great. Oh, here's 2 more space whales. We're going to spend another 30 minutes on it. Just CG, just stuff blowing up. I'm like, I got stuff. I fall asleep every single time. I literally fall asleep. I'm like, how many space whales do I have to see you beat up? I don't care. Let's move on.
Okay.
I hate that movie so much.
It was a bit gratuitous, I guess.
The mid parts of
the fight, but it's fine. I liked it. I thought it was funny. I liked the part with the Hulk. He smashes Loki. He smashes Thor. That was funny.
The mid part of it is fine. I love that their personal interactions and all that stuff, which is why I got back onto it, like around the Civil War era. And
so
but
I
hate that it just drags on.
I'll say this:
they are all CG fests.
I hate that you just said Civil War era with confidence, not understanding what you've just done. But okay.
Well, the Civil War time frame in MCU, phase 2.
I know,
era.
I know, but like the Civil War era is massive in the comics. There's so many comics.
Nerd, I don't care.
Like every Spider-Man has Civil War. They show what everyone was doing. So every the Fantastic Four Civil War.
Okay.
X-Men Civil War.
So before we spend too long on this topic, just to be clear, it looked to me like that Spider-Man suit in the new one is black instead of blue.
Yep.
Was that that wasn't just me?
I saw that. Yeah.
Nope, it's black. Yeah.
Okay. That looks cool.
Yeah.
It looked like a cool suit.
It is.
Sure.
You know, someone was asking me today when they thought it'd be in the timeline, and I said I bet it would be after Endgame.
Yeah,
I didn't
apparently
know
they already
actually.
announced it.
Yeah. That seems like the best place to put it.
Can I get up here?
Because we know Spider-Man's not going to die. They're not going to give him one movie and it'd be such a hit, and then, well, he's gone.
Well, yeah,
That's it.
they've already signed him. I think Tom Holland's already signed on to do 3 movies.
Good for him. I like him as Spider-Man.
He's going to be Nathan Drake, too. You remember?
Hashtag my Spider-Man.
You know he's going to be Nathan Drake.
Oh, why would you make a movie about a movie?
A movie about a game.
No, it's a movie.
It's a game.
It's barely a game.
It's a game.
a
no,
movie.
the Uncharted. No, like David Cage, his games are barely games.
Yeah, it's fair.
Uncharted,
That's
those
fair.
are games.
I really like Uncharted. I think Uncharted's a really great game to give your girlfriend. Or,
No.
or your friend who doesn't play games.
So girlfriend reviews just did a thing on it. It's like they're
Oh,
great.
they did.
and
They
she
did.
She did. They did Last of Us too, and they're like, I mean, they did Last of Us as well, not Last of Us Part 2. But she talked about how like, oh, it's a great game to watch somebody play.
Okay. I haven't ever been disappointed by it. I shouldn't talk about
I played it in college, and my roommate sat and watched me play all of Uncharted 2.
But I'll say this: I wish he would shoot one American.
What?
He only shoots.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And he shoots lots of people. Well, so they kind of brought that back in Uncharted 4, and it didn't do as much there.
Yeah.
That was a whole
He
thing.
shot Brits. Yes. Did he shoot any Americans?
Well, I mean, you just didn't shoot people as much at all.
Oh,
in
really?
general in Uncharted 4.
yeah, that's true. He spent a lot of time in Africa or
Okay.
wherever.
Yeah, well, you spent a lot of time like stealthy and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You technically didn't have to kill very many people, if I remember correctly.
I did though.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. I mean, I did too. I still kill lots of people when I play even like Metal Gear Solid.
It's kind of fun though.
Okay, did you guys see Rocket League open up crossplay on PS4?
I did.
No, I don't care about Rocket League.
Rocket League's fun. Either way, the bigger point here is about Sony's stupid bullshit with crossplay, which is that they keep locking it down.
What does that mean, crossplay?
So you can play against players that are playing on Xbox or Nintendo Switch.
And that's good. Yeah, I think it's good.
That is good.
Okay.
But Sony had it locked down, and they were so when Rocket League came out, Rocket League came out on PS4 and PC at the same time. It didn't come out on Xbox or Switch.
Okay.
And you could cross-play with PC players, so PC and PS4 players could play together on Rocket League.
Mm-hmm.
But then when it came out on Xbox and Switch, it was no, you couldn't play. You couldn't play Xbox or Switch players on the PS4. Xbox and Switch players could play each other, and they could play PC players, but they couldn't play with PS4
Okay.
because Sony was locking it down. And the bigger thing happened with Fortnite. So Fortnite came out on, and I remember Fortnite came out on Switch, and that was the big one where it's like, oh, I had the PS4 version. Oh, god damn it. I'm missing 2 gems again. Anyway, Fortnite, came out on Switch, and it had been on PS4, Xbox, and PC. Am I missing 2 gems? Yeah, I'm missing 2 goddamn gems. Where are they? And you couldn't crossplay between, like, you could crossplay between Xbox and PC, and you could crossplay between PS4 and PC, but you couldn't crossplay between PS4 and Xbox. And then when it came out on Switch, Nintendo was like, okay, yeah, you can crossplay between everyone. Basically, Sony was the only one left out. And not only that, is they locked down your Epic account. So you have to have an Epic account to play Fortnite. And if you created a Fortnite account on your PS4, you couldn't take it to an Xbox or Nintendo Switch and keep all the stuff that you bought.
Ooh.
And people were pissed.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. And so finally Sony got a whole lot of pushback for it, and they finally said, okay, we're opening up the crossplay beta program, and Fortnite was the first one.
Yeah.
And so now you can crossplay Fortnite.
But they're not going to let you do it for Rocket League?
Well, so they just opened up, so they added Rocket League to it, but they're doing it like on a case-by-case basis, and they're being really slow about
That's
it.
fair. That's their company.
Well, I know, but it's just so weird because Sony had this reputation in the PS3 generation where like they got too big for their britches after the PS1 and PS2, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why people didn't buy the PS3 originally.
Yeah.
And so then they
move.
and then they transformed. They were like, oh, okay, now we're going to be the cool Sony again. You remember they did the whole thing in 2013 E3 with the here's how you share games on PS4, and it was just like you hand it to the player because Xbox had come out and said like, hey, if we're tying it to the game, and you got to be always connected to the internet, and if you share your game with a friend, it disables on your Xbox until you get it back, and you got to check in it. And people were pissed, and so Sony was like, here's how you share games on PS4, and you just hand the disc to the other person. It was like a whole thing. So they had their swagger back, like, oh, hey, we're the gamer friendly brand. Oh, there it is. We're the gamer friendly brand.
Yeah.
But now the PS4 is drastically outselling everybody.
Yeah.
And now they're going back to what they were, which is
Yeah.
like, oh, we're gonna lock it down and we're gonna be just about us and all that stuff. And I don't. Like
I guess I hear that their claim is that they act that way, so that they can make God of War.
I don't think they make that claim.
No, they.
I think they just. So they said. So here's the thing that's pissed off.
console exclusive
when people asked
material
them,
like is like.
no, but that has nothing to do with locking down so you can't play against Xbox players.
I'm
That has nothing
not. I'm
to do
not
with that.
qualified to have an opinion on this.
They're just like. I think they're just like, hey, we own more. So the reason they gave was bullshit.
Yeah.
The reason they gave was like, oh, well, we have to make sure that we can't control other people's platforms, and so we're trying to protect our users against people on other platforms, right? And it was so stupid because it was like, wait, Nintendo has jumped into this. You're being more strict to your platform than Nintendo. I don't believe you. I was like, I think you're just doing this because you've sold like 70 million PS4s and you don't need to. But that's not a very consumer-friendly thing to do.
I want a normal controller, and I will for my Nintendo system. I wish they'd stop giving me all this goofy stuff.
What are you talking about?
Switch. I think it's
What's wrong with the Switch?
I think it's goofy.
There's a Pro controller.
And there is a Pro controller. Does it come with the game?
No.
Okay.
But it comes with the Joy-Cons. These are pretty normal controllers. They're just small.
Are they? They're big square things that cut in half. It doesn't.
But
make
once
any-
you put it in the grip that it comes with, it feels pretty fine.
It comes with a grip. You have to
Yeah.
holster your controller. It's goofy. You look at all this work you're doing, and you're describing. You just do this. You just do this. You got to
Okay,
buy another
okay.
thing.
Okay, you're being a little bitch.
I am a little bitch about it. I just wish they'd give me a normal
I'm
controller.
I'm gonna need to concentrate, so I'm gonna need you to take this laptop and control the conversation because you're not doing anything right now.
I'm watching you do it. and
I
I'm
know,
complaining
but
about nothing.
I'm gonna need you here, Jason.
All right.
I need you to grab this laptop and move on topics. Because these missions, dear God, they're difficult.
Are they?
Oh, they're so difficult. I might just skip it. I'm gonna give it a couple tries.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
What? So we were at the last story, the Gillette ad. Have you guys seen the? You've seen the Gillette ad because we watched it right before this. What do you guys think?
I loved it.
Didn't tell me anything about Gillette.
Okay, Jeremy, what did you think?
I loved it. I thought it was really cool. It was a really cool commercial. I liked it. I don't know what there is to dislike about it, really. I mean, I do, but not really from a rational person.
Well-
I don't see the list, Paul.
It was the first thing that was on screen.
No, this is what's on the screen.
Open the other window.
Open the other window.
The other window, the other Chrome window that's open.
One Chrome window.
No,
You mean tab?
no, it's window. Oh my God, this is awful, and I'm losing.
There's no other window, honey.
Just hit Alt Tab.
Oh, I see it.
Oh my God, you're the worst. Anyway, the more important part, I'm still controlling it here. See, I've already lost. This is really difficult.
It's not here. I'm
It's
not wrong.
pretty rough.
I'm not wrong. It is not here.
I think you closed it.
That's not possible because okay. Anywho, is it touchscreen? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think you closed
Then I
it.
closed it when I touched it.
Okay.
That'll do it.
Anyway, so go back to the tab, the Google Drive tab, and find the notes in there.
Okay.
Anyway, the point is, so you like the Gillette ad, Jeremy?
did.
What did you, Jason? Now, what did you think?
I mean, I guess it had a good message, but it's stupid because it's not about Gillette. It's not about razors.
Well,
Why
okay.
does it have to be about razors?
Doesn't
Because
have
they're
to be.
selling me razors.
Yeah, but
Well,
that's not
it's
the
hard to
only way
say
to
that
sell
it's
razors.
really an ad as much as it was just like, oh, here's the thing we're doing.
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're gonna make movies, I guess this is a good movie.
Hand me the.
Well, I mean, like, it's for sure for profit, you know? Like, they're trying to make money off of it.
Sure.
But that's what companies do in general. That's just their job.
You're such a child. Here.
Excellent.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna do this a couple more times, and then because this is rough. Okay. I can't remember the order because you have to go in specific order to get these done in time too.
Really?
Uh,
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Oh man, can you believe how young Samuel Jackson looks in Captain Marvel?
he looks really young.
Oh my gosh, it doesn't look bad.
That was nuts.
Okay, anyway, but you're going backwards. So the Gillette.
I'm getting the things we missed. Chill out. Don't ruin how the sausage is made. What did you think of the Gillette trailer, Paul? Jesus Christ! Sounds like you have an opinion. What's up, baby? Come on,
I hate
Paul.
you. I hate you so much.
Okay.
Okay, here's the thing. Yeah, it's a great message. I like that, and I'm totally fine with like the fact that it is not telling me anything about razors doesn't mean anything, because lots of trailers, lots of ads don't tell you anything about the product. But so like that, you know,
Yeah, but
like,
they're funny like Geico.
right? But so like, or they could be sentimental too. But here's
Well,
the
why
thing.
are they funny is the thing. It's to appeal to people. So
Right,
this
right.
also appeals to people in the same way that something being funny is.
But here's the thing. I always hate it when advertisers pull shit like this. And because it's like, oh, here's this big giant corporation profiting off of the Me Too movement, essentially. And it's
Right.
like, oh,
Right. Yeah, people.
I don't like that.
Yeah, but people use their products on their genitals, so I don't like their little. It's so worthy of them, right? Like
It's capitalism, baby.
they're trying to be way
That was-
too worthy for genital cleaners. I got to be real.
Well, and the other thing people have said is like, hey, so the company that owns Gillette, Procter and Gamble, they also own Venus, who makes like
wow, the whole planet,
no
hottest planet in the solar system.
the brand Venus
About the mass of
that
Earth.
also makes razors and like other like grooming products for women, but they're like super like it's
Hairy.
it's super problematic. They always use women that are like super attractive and already really like tanned and groomed and all this stuff, and be
Yeah,
like,
fuck pretty girls.
well, no, but their thing is like, and their tagline is like, it'll make you feel like a goddess, and it's just like, ugh, it's just such a weird, outmoded kind of advertising
it
towards
sounds
women.
it sounds like it's saying
And it's
it'll
like-
make you feel pretty, and everybody wants to feel pretty.
Oh, I did it, yeah, baby.
Nice.
Oh, dude, I feel pretty when I shave, so I imagine girls feel pretty when they shave their
No,
legs.
no,
I
no.
don't
But this
know.
idea of like, oh, it makes you feel like a goddess, and I get it though, because it's like Venus. But like a lot of feminists I've seen, like, hey, we don't particularly like Venus, so they're advertising all this stuff.
I have literally never met a woman who would like. I don't know. Go ahead.
Oh, you've met every woman too, as we all know.
That's true.
So,
Yeah, I am a big old slut bag.
okay, I didn't say that.
I'm kidding.
Anyway, so my whole thing, but even just beyond that, I just like every time I see these commercials where it's like, oh, we're tugging at your heartstrings about this thing, and I'm like, you're just a company trying to sell a product. Like, I don't really care.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like, I don't believe you. Here's the thing, I don't believe you. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
I wish
But
that they
I
should
mean,
have
in
gone
reality,
funny with
though,
it.
that's just going against that's what capitalism is for. They're just trying to. All they're doing.
Yeah,
profit
they're
margin.
dirty capitalist pigs.
I
Bring
swear-
on the
the whole-
socialist revolution, comment.
The whole time I was watching it, I just kept thinking, well, what's the joke? like,
Well, there wasn't supposed to be a joke.
yeah,
But the
that's
other
why I
problem,
don't like
the other,
it.
The other problem was the production value, in my opinion. So, the times where they show like real clips of like things that have actually happened, like Terry Crews or that guy stopping those two people fighting on the street, all that stuff, I was like, oh, that's interesting. When they got to like the acted stuff, I was like, these people are really bad actors, and this is a really poorly
Kids were
written
cute. The
script.
kids were cute, to be fair. Hey, Paul,
What's up?
what's the Liberty Council?
Okay, so we're gonna get political.
Yeah, I feel like I asked you a question. What's the Liberty Council?
So the Liberty Council is a litigation group. It's a conservative litigation group about all about them religious rights, apparently. And by of course religious rights, we mean the ability to deny rights to other people based on our religion.
Okay. And
So why don't you drive? Why don't you introduce the topic? You have the computer.
so
You have the notes.
So the Liberty Council is a litigation group, a conservative litigation group. All right.
You're doing great, sweetie.
I know, no shit.
Are you gonna have to hand the laptop back to me?
I'm reading. I was just gonna read for a while. Jeremy, you got it, baby.
I was doing this while playing a game.
You got a game you know
I
how to
love
play.
Spyro's horns.
Yeah, they are
Oh, they're
cool. They
great.
are cool. Yeah.
Really cool.
His design overall is great.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Yeah, I'm not reading this
Oh,
bullshit thing about. Oh, Bill. I thought you. Okay, so Paul writes his notes and he said Bill was introduced by Kamala Harris. And I was like, who the fuck is Bill?
No. A bill isn't a piece of legislation.
I know what a bill is. It
I'm
was just
a
capitalized
bill
because it
on
was the,
Capitol
this is the
Hill.
beginning of the sentence. It looked like someone's name Bill.
Look, it hit a kick. Hit a kick.
Okay, so there was a bill that was introduced and it defined. Oh my god!
If you have a problem with the way I take notes, you feel free to
Yeah,
take your own.
I got it, baby.
And organize and arrange the show.
That's fair. All right, was introduced by Kamala Harris, Cory Booker, and Tim Scott. Okay, so and it defines lynching as a hate crime.
Yep.
Which is dope.
Finally.
I know. So if I get lynched, it's a hate crime.
Just in time.
Let's. Oh wow! So it explicitly defines. So now lynching, or this bill that they've introduced explicitly defines lynching as an act that causes bodily injury to any other person because of the actual or perceived race, color, or religion, or national origin.
Mm-hmm.
Or acts that cause injury due to the person's actual perceived gender. Okay, the squishy stuff there. So unanimously passed by the Senate in December. Yeah, so the House is going to pass it if it's going to the House, surely.
Sure. Well, yeah, especially now.
Okay, what do you think about it?
Well, okay, but the thing is, why are they opposing it?
Who's opposing it? It doesn't say anything about that.
I can't do this right now. Just give me the laptop back.
Dude, I've read every word, and it doesn't say anything
It's
about
pretty self-explanatory. Okay, you take notes. That
unanimously.
sounds-
I'm not mad about it. It's just unanimously passed by Senate in December. Expected to be picked up by the House this year.
Right. Okay. But
Yay.
but here's the thing.
That's great news.
Here's the thing.
What's up?
What is it called? The Liberty Council?
No, don't get mad at me about reading the notes. Funny, I asked you a question and then you told me to read more notes, and it's not in the notes. So
It is
tell me
it is in the notes.
Okay, well I'll
It's
read.
literally saying there. So this religious council group.
The Liberty Council. Okay, we're back.
And Jason learned how to read today.
I know. It's okay. So what did
You're
Liberty?
the dumbest smart person I know.
What's the Liberty What did the Liberty Council do? What did they do to us? What did they do to us?
Well, they're trying to get the House to not pass it, but which of course is not going to work now that it's controlled by Democrats, because it mentions sexual orientation and gender identity in it, and they say, hey, this is problematic because it gives gay people rights, and we don't like that.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well, what did they actually say though?
that's literally what they said. Read the quote. It's literally there in the notes.
The old saying is, once that camel gets
Right before that. There's a line before that.
They generally support the bill, but oppose it because it gives LGBTQ people federal civil rights for the first time. And what is that quite? I don't know what that means. Let's assume it's true. What does it mean that it's giving LGBTQ people civil rights for the first time? What is that? Why is that the case?
Okay, so civil rights.
Yeah, there must be some definition I don't understand.
So there's such a thing called a protected class.
Yes.
Okay. And generally speaking, in the past, so like the Civil Rights Act of 1965
Yeah.
defined certain protected classes, and it said anytime you commit violence against these people because of this protected status,
It's a hate crime.
that's a hate crime.
Sweet.
Okay. And it also said you can't discriminate
I think
against
we
these people
should-
based on these things, and that included race, gender, and like nationality, religion, things like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
I think they
so
should
this legislation is the first time they're also adding gender identity and sexual orientation
Really?
as a protected class.
I had no idea.
Yeah, so up until now, courts have generally sided with the Obama administration. The Obama administration said, hey, gender also means sexual orientation, gender identity. Because when we said gender, it was about stereotypes about what to expect from genders.
Yeah.
That is, women should like men and women should present as female and all that stuff.
Sure.
So when we say gender, it also protects, sexual orientation, gender identity. But conservatives have pushed back against that one. And this is the first time a piece of civil rights legislation specifically mentions sexual orientation and gender identity.
Well, how exciting.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Good job, everybody. Good job, everybody. Way to
Except
go,
those,
America.
conservatives.
Well, except for these guys aren't happy about it.
Fuck them. No one's going to fuck them.
They're going to lose. I'm pretty sure they're all married.
Nah, not to anyone interesting. So,
Oh, my God.
what?
That
If you-
was awful. That was an awful cavalier comment.
I don't know what to tell you. If you don't think that LGBTQ people deserve rights, I don't have any interest in you. I don't have any interest in what you
Okay.
got. I mean, what? I'm not going to argue with someone who says that, like, people aren't mean to gay people, which they fucking are. I grew up in the South. Don't tell me that they, yes, they deserve to be like noticed. And also, I really, really think that we should stop calling it a hate crime and start calling it a bitch move. That's what it is.
I'm into that.
Yes.
I
It was like,
Maybe we should.
Total bitch move, Larry.
Maybe we should add AOC and see if she'll.
AOC. Oh, maybe. Yeah.
See if she'll
Oh, it
do
looks
it.
like she's in the chat right now.
I'm really excited
Oh,
because
yeah.
next time we talk about a hate crime, I'm gonna say, you know what I'm gonna say.
Can you imagine if Ocasio-Cortez really was watching us on Twitch right now?
That would
Oh
be
man,
That would be hilarious. That'd be awesome.
I never thought that I would be starstruck, but I think I might with her.
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Baby, I really like her.
I just like that she's finally not being a loser. Like, it's great to see liberal be like, yeah, fuck you. Oh, there they are.
Speaking of
I'm gonna say what I want because I'm right and you're all fucking stupid.
speaking of
And none of you understand marginal tax rates. You should be ashamed of yourselves.
speaking of pretty women, I think
Okay.
I was just earlier you said present as a female. I guess I forgot they call it that, but it irritates me when I hear it because it's like I don't have an issue with the sentiment. I have an issue with the phraseology, like presenting. Like it
Get
makes
your
me think of
degree
someone
in
bent.
namiology?
It makes me think of someone like bending over to show that they're like that they're ready for sex, like presenting like an animal. Presenting as a female, right? So if you present as a female, I guess you get on all fours. If you present as a man, I don't know.
You sure you want to be saying these words that are coming out of your mouth right now?
No, just the word present. They use it to describe like animals mating. I think they should just call it like something else.
I think part of being a good ally is to respect people's pronouns. And
Oh,
that
did they make
includes
it?
if they want to say presenting as.
Did they make it?
Yes.
Oh, that's fine. If they want it, that's fine.
That's
It's just-
right. Be a good ally.
I am a good ally. It's just funny when I hear it. I'm happy. I don't have a problem with it. It's just that every time I hear it, I do think about like a hedgehog presenting. You know? Go look up animal presenting. Go look up chimpanzee presenting. Google it right now.
Is this a bit? Are you practicing a bit right now?
No. It's just a weird verb.
We're going to toasty.
I think you should call it observes femininity or something.
No, it's just
Observes masculinity.
gender expression.
Sure. Expresses is good. Presenting. Just actually sounds like you're like lifting a leg
Okay,
up.
okay, move on. We're moving on.
Sorry. Okay.
Gender or Jason's not PC. We're moving on.
I wasn't that on PC. So far, okay. So they got no shot, right?
Yeah, it's not now. Not now that Democrats control. Oh fuck! I forgot. You gotta get them twice.
I think we should call her Nasty Nancy. I think we should take the word nasty back. Hashtag,
Well,
because of Samantha
You're not
B has
You're not
allowed
the
us.
first person to do that.
Oh, really?
Nasty woman is like a thing.
No. That's what I'm saying. We should take the word nasty back, just like she did with like it's a Hillary like thing, right? Like I'm saying.
Yeah.
We take it from him.
Yeah. We already did a long time ago.
I know, but now we can call her Nasty Nancy. And what we mean is we like her.
I do. I mean, I was skeptical of Nancy Pelosi. I'm still,
yeah. Yeah, but she's doing a great job
She
so far.
supports Pago. She's doing a good job. Because right now she's doing a good job in opposition. And one thing Nancy Pelosi always has been good at is controlling her caucus. So
No shit. She's
yeah. So I mean, she's good. Fuck you. God damn. These
I like to
things
think
suck.
she has dirty pictures of everyone.
I mean, probably not. Okay, move on. Next topic.
Do you think can I get Joe Rogan on you for a minute? Like kind of Joe Rogan-y? Are you ready?
Okay.
Do you think that Nancy Pelosi has been in a room when someone has been killed?
No.
Okay. I'm asking it again. Ready? Do you think that? What do you think about Hillary Clinton in that question?
Well, she's been yes, we know.
Really?
Not that somebody killed in the room, but
Yeah.
she was in the room when they were killing Osama bin Laden.
She was at the hanging. No,
Osama bin Laden.
Osama bin Laden.
Oh, sorry. I think it was Saddam.
You think it's
Sorry,
Saddam.
Saddam.
No.
I was like, it wasn't like her.
She was
it
in
didn't
that-
look like her crowd.
She was in that room. She was in that room where they were all watching the video
Nah,
feed
it's not
of the
the room.
SEALs.
That's not in the room.
I know, that's what I'm
do,
saying.
Do you think that you don't think that Hillary Clinton's been in the room while someone was tied to a chair and then she walked out of that room with less people in it than when she entered?
I don't know. I don't know.
You're comfortable saying that that hasn't happened.
No. I'm saying I don't know. I'm comfortable saying I don't know.
I'm a little more comfortable saying about Nancy, but man, there's just no way that Hillary Clinton hasn't watched someone tortured to death like in person.
Wait, why?
I don't know. I'm being silly, but I don't mean.
I was
don't
so
mean any of-
confused. I thought you
I
were
don't
being-
mean any of that. You know why? She seems incredibly practical. That's why. And if I imagine if she thought it was practical, she'd loosen your tongue.
Okay, can we move on to the next topic? This is going
Yeah.
weird places.
Okay.
I never should have given you the laptop. This is such a mistake. This is such a mistake.
Well, I just want to talk about whether Hillary Clinton has tortured people.
I second that it was.
I voted for her. Big fan.
Mistakes were made. I'm sorry, YouTube fam. I'll reconsider
I think
next time.
I think she's just quite the statesman, states lady.
Okay.
Okay, Clemson. Something about Clemson. Oh yeah, he fed them hamburgers.
Yeah.
That would be such a downer, though. If you showed up. And it
Okay,
was
so
just
let's
hamburgers.
talk. Let's mention what happened first instead of just going into it.
I don't know. I didn't read the article because it's just a stupid topic. But it's fun. It's good
Okay.
for us. It's good for us.
Well, then
though.
stop talking and let me do it.
Do it, baby.
Okay, so Clemson University
Yeah.
won the national championship game, and for some reason that means you get to go to the White House, and I don't know why this works this way. So, but anyway, they went to the White House. Now, because of the government shutdown, the White House kitchen staff is furloughed, which means they had to get food somewhere else. So Trump was like, I personally paid
$1,000, right?
no to get 1,000 burgers. Is what he said.
Dumb.
He was like, oh, I had him cater it, and the people who got to cater it were McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, and Domino's.
That's so dumb.
Well, and people were talking about too, like, hey, Trump Hotel is like literally, like 3 blocks away from the White House.
Yeah, and they
they have a kitchen staff.
Oh.
So it's like, how did you not get that? But the worst thing was he made that comment where he said, oh, it's probably. I assumed it was their favorite food.
What? Why?
What?
Why?
Why do you think?
Which team was it? It just says
Clemson.
national champs.
It's just a football team.
Okay, it's football. Okay.
It's a
I'm there.
college football team.
Yeah, I get it.
It's a college football
I
team.
get it. I'm there. That's dumb.
That's
Yeah.
what an idiot.
So it's not surprising that Trump thinks that a bunch of like working class football players, they probably really like fast food.
But even if they do,
yeah, you don't have that at the White House.
don't buy.
dinner.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Well, and then
they talk about like, and I just remember these fucking conservatives. They would go. I'm sorry, guys, but like. Honestly, I remember them going on about Obama shitting up the White House, like hiring his cousin or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, and like, and then
Trump's whole family works in the
I
White
know,
House.
and then he's just such a piece. He's so trashy. He's new money's gross. I hate him.
Yeah. Well, he's inherited money, and that's to be fair. Trump really does. Apparently, all he eats is fast food
Ugh.
because he's afraid people will poison his food.
I 1,000% believe.
And I'm like,
I believe it.
And I'm like, you think the people working at McDonald's won't poison your food?
Yeah, I would.
You won't give him a
They're more
$15
likely
minimum
to.
wage, motherfucker.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust me to make his food.
I'd be like,
I wouldn't kill him.
I'd probably trust the White House kitchen staff more than I trust
I'm not
McDonald's.
saying I would poison the president if I had the opportunity. I'm saying I would give the president diarrhea if I had the opportunity. I'm willing to say it live.
Put some eyedropper in there. Is this all the ones?
Does that do that?
Yeah.
That's not, wait, hold on. I thought that really messed you up.
As far as I know, it really makes shit. I saw it in Wedding Crashers.
Oh
so.
no! I was in the fraternity and someone did this a prank and it was a big deal.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, don't do it.
Okay, yeah.
Don't do it.
that. Don't do it
Kids.
anyway.
Kids, well, I mean,
But definitely
laxatives.
don't.
No, I'm kidding. Don't poison your friends. I definitely have never
Oh, look at it. Look at him.
poisoned a friend.
Look at him.
Kind of.
He's scared and he's hiding.
That is really good.
Oh, wait till we get to the next level. The next world. In fact, that's where
I
I'm
really
going now.
like
think
this game. This game's really sweet.
That's where I'm going now. Wait till you see what the guys do at the next world. Oh, wrong way.
I think I need a little more context to enjoy this. Not
Well, we're skipping all the cutscenes and the
yeah.
whatchamacallit.
But I liked it. I'm
the
liking it so
Dragon's
far.
dialogue. Such good games.
I think if I think if I just like blew through the map, it would be more fun for me. And then if I went back later and got all the items, I'd be into it. You know. Are you
going to
ready
Peacekeepers.
to go?
We're going to Peacekeepers. And by the way, what do you think you're going to find in Peacekeepers?
War.
Lots of warriors.
Oh, sweet.
Incredibly dystopian.
All right. So what else we got? What are our topics? What other topics we got?
Keep
Hold
going.
on.
Keep going. What else? I don't remember what I put on my
Come on,
list.
baby. Just relax. What's Roku again?
Oh, it's a set-top box. Yeah. So Alex Jones, Infowars, got a channel. So Infowars, right, has been banned from YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, iOS App Store, all that stuff. Android, the Google Play Marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
But yesterday, a Roku channel showed up. So Roku's a streaming set-top box. It's the most popular one in the world, actually. It's a streaming set-top box, like an Apple TV or something like that, right? And an InfoWars channel popped up yesterday.
Yeah.
And see, look at him. He's a warrior. See, he's got armor on all that stuff. Anyway, so yeah, so he, so Roku's, so a lot of people started giving backlash, being like, "Hey, why are you giving a platform to Alex Jones?" And they were like, "Well, he hasn't violated any of our terms of service or anything like that." Even though their terms of service, and they said, you know, we have terms of service against anything that has illegal activity, incites illegal activity, or something else. I don't remember. And they were like, he hasn't violated that. And it was like, okay, but they also have in their terms of service, they have rules against hate speech and misinformation. And I'm like,
What?
Feels like he violated those.
Yeah, almost definitely.
So, and that's why everybody else banned him. Like, hey, we don't tolerate hate speech or misinformation.
I just don't get it. Because, you know, what I really, really want is...
I'll tell you what I want. What I really want.
Is I want to be... I know I hate the sound of it. I hate the sound of me saying it. But I wish I could just, like, agree with, like, Milo and, like, Shapiro about this. And then I wish I could just be like, oh yeah,
What?
no, just hear me out. You're gonna be there at the end. Like I wish that like
I don't know.
oh my god, fuck you.
Okay, keep going.
I wish that like I could just like give them like what they want and be like, yeah, free speech no matter what. Like I wish I could do that. Like, but like if people are actually believing this guy, then I don't know what else to say. But then like that, yeah, he needs to be taken off. He's spreading misinformation. But like, how do you believe any of it? Like, I want to say, well, yeah, it's misinformation, but no one thinks that the Parkland shooting victims.
Watch him. Hold on. Just watch that. So see, they went and they hid in their tents. Now watch.
Ah, that's cute.
Look at him.
He's mooning us.
He's mooning us.
It's cute.
He's all scared, and then he moons you.
Oh, each one's different.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really sweet.
That was in the original game too.
That's really cool.
Such a good game. Anyway, sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
How
do people believe it? I know.
Yeah,
but people do.
I can't believe it. It's what I'm saying.
I know.
Like, it's like you want to agree with Ben Shapiro and them on
Yes.
this. Like you're like,
But
it's like,
this is the problem.
Jesus, that guy.
But this is the problem. This is what I've said multiple times: is that conservatives actually don't care about free speech, and they use it as a cudgel.
Yeah, only when
against
it's good
liberals.
for them.
Liberals care about free speech, and that's why we have these kinds of debates.
I can't
look-
get on a side about this. I just can't. I think he shouldn't be on the air. I know
Exactly.
that. I know that. But
I totally agree.
I don't know that I'm right to think that. I just.
No, I totally agree. Look, deplatforming works. And look, now I'm not saying, look, hey, if the KKK, if Alex Jones wants to march down the street with the KKK, they have every legal right to do that. We have free speech, and that 100% should be protected. Not disputing that one bit. The ACLU has defended the KKK marching down the street.
Yeah.
They absolutely
We're
should.
all on the same side about this, man.
The ACLU defended the people that did the Charlottesville thing because originally they were denied a permit, and the ACLU fought to get them a permit. And what happened? Somebody fucking died. Mm-hmm. That's what happened. But that being said, still the right thing to do. We should protect free speech. Roku's a private platform.
To be fair,
Sorry,
though,
those are the rules of the game, dude.
If we're just being like completely fair to the KKK, though, like they don't see them as people, so no one died.
Jesus Christ, Jason.
Well, I'm calling them monsters. They're
I
monsters.
know, but man, it feels so dirty when you say it.
I know. It's because we're Southern.
does.
Okay, no. So
It's like I know it's a joke, but it sounds so sincere and it's really off-putting.
We've been hearing it all our lives, baby.
no. So
Watch this.
Brexit. So
I want to get your thoughts on Alex Jones. Oh well, I got you, Jason.
Jeremy says it's gonna be
I'm
interesting.
absolutely cool with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deplatforming works. Look at Baked Alaska. Look at all of these people, dude.
has
Nobody
worked.
knows. They don't see anything of them anymore.
What about
Hazard.
Alaska?
Baked Alaska? It's like
Baked
another
Alaska,
alt-right
yeah.
dude. Like a bunch of alt-right people get deplatformed
Yeah.
along with Alex Jones, and like
Yeah.
they're just not seen anymore. Nobody hears about them because
Yep.
deplatform works.
Milo's now $4 million in
Yep.
debt.
Yeah.
And so here's the thing. Like we've talked about this before when we talked about Alex Jones on the show. There's an argument to be made. Like, I think Alex Jones shouldn't be able to get banned from the internet, like Infowars. Like, he should be able to own Infowars.com.
Yeah,
right
for
now,
sure.
right now, the people that own web domains are private, and they can ban them, and I don't agree with that. But like, if YouTube wants to ban them, fuck yeah. And people were
Yeah,
like,
right.
well, it's it's a platform and all this stuff, and
Oh my
and I was
God.
and I'm just always like, hey, like if Alex Jones wanted to come spew his bullshit in my front yard, I have a right to kick him off.
Can I say something really mean and bitter, please?
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like you're gonna say it anyway. So.
Do you know that? Yeah, it's possible to not right now. Do you know that guy from Verizon that did all the stuff about the net neutrality? Like he was the champion of it or whatever, of getting rid of it.
Ajit Pai?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You mean the current head of the FCC?
Yeah. But he used to work for Verizon or whatever.
Yeah.
Every
Ajit Pai.
time I see him, I think the same thing, and it's I've never wanted to steal someone's girlfriend more. God, he looks like such a loser a-hole. I hate him so much. Like just his stupid face. I hate him.
What does that have to do with what we're talking about?
I don't know. I was thinking about like the private deplatforming and all that stuff, and then it made me think about net neutrality, and then I saw his stupid face in my head with his stupid grin. Like he just sells you with a straight face that he's not doing something wrong when he knows he is. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be honest, Jason. You're not coming off great today.
No, I mean like he's lying. He just sits there and lies and like makes stuff
No,
up.
I
He's
agree
got
with
that
you.
big
He
old
sucks,
grin on
but-
his face. I hate him.
All right. I get you. Actually, that one's not as bad. I kind of.
None of it's been bad. You just keep calling it bad, and then it sounds bad.
It sounds bad when you say it. You sound pretentious. I'm gonna be honest.
Fair enough.
Quit being pretentious,
Yeah,
Jason.
shut up. Don't
Yeah.
call me that.
Zing. Okay. Anyway, yeah. I said my piece. I think.
I think that
I don't
should
think
be
he
a
should be
new-
banned from the internet, but he should totally be able to be banned from fucking YouTube and Roku. Fuck him. Oh, I remember what I was supposed to.
You know, if I be completely honest, what I think the punishment should be for that Verizon guy?
No. Tell me.
50 lashings.
Oh God.
Jesus, Jason or Jeremy. Are you going somewhere with this?
I think that everybody should just always call him that Verizon guy, and like everybody should always forget his name.
Oh.
Like I think everybody in meetings, like his political opponents is like you.
Hey, Verizon guy.
They say
guy.
Mr.
Mr. Verizon guy.
Sir, Mr. Sir, like yeah, that's what he deserves, I think.
Okay. I don't think
Did
he
you
deserves
guys
a
see
sir.
the thing where all the Republicans weren't going to let Nancy Pelosi go to that meeting?
What meeting? Oh, with Trump, no one showed up to.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
none of the Democrats went. They were like, "Yep, fuck you, we're not going."
Well, the
Couldn't do that.
Republicans weren't going to stop. It's just Trump only invited 5 Democrats, and then
Who was it? I want to know.
it's a bunch of blue dog people.
What's a
And
blue dog?
Blue dogs are conservative Democrats.
that's
You know where blue dog came from?
Nope.
That was the fucking racist Democrats in the 60s.
Oh, really?
So you'd think they'd get rid of that name, but no.
Eh.
Like Strom Thurmond was a blue dog
This
Democrat.
guy, this villain looks like a there's a monster from Bloodborne that is clearly inspired by it. So that's really cool. It's fun to go back and watch old games and see like, oh, I can see this thing inspired something that I like now.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Okay. Yeah. So sorry. What was the other one?
Hmm.
Oh, the Brexit.
Yeah, Brexit.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's funny because I'm reading Paul's notes and it's got an incredibly optimistic title. It says Brexit fails.
Okay. Why is that optimistic?
Because it's not failed yet. It's still like it still might
well,
happen.
okay. The Brexit
Deal.
the Brexit
Yeah,
vote.
that's what I was saying. It's just optimistic.
The Brexit. Yeah, and so when I first started writing the story earlier today, they hadn't held the no confidence vote yet.
Yeah,
I thought she might lose it. But
I
was
thought for
pretty
sure she'd
confident
lose it this morning.
No.
And then I just kind of, from listening to like the cheers, I was like, man, it doesn't sound one-sided all the time.
Yeah, I was reading something about it in the morning after you talked to me about it,
Yeah.
and it looked. They said that she was going to pass it.
I really that blew me away.
And I maintain conservatives hate liberals more than they hate anything else.
Yeah,
Like, and I want to be clear.
I'll say this:
We-
I
we-
hate that.
Jason and I
I hate
talked
that
about this
Verizon guy more than I hate conservatives.
Well, he is a conservative, but okay.
I know.
Anyway, I want to say this because Jason and I were talking about this earlier. As far as conservatives on the world stage go, particularly in Europe right now, Theresa May, not a bad one, right? The UK, the UK Independence Party is the bad one. The UK Conservative Party, not as. I don't agree with their economics, but they're not like as overtly racist and all that stuff, right? As like the Republican Party is becoming, or as UKIP is.
Yeah.
So Theresa May is not like. Doesn't bother me that much, other than just the fact that she's
Yeah,
fiscally
she's never
conservative
really.
and all
Yeah,
that
she's
stuff.
never weirded me out at all.
No, she seems like a totally reasonable person.
I just
like
wanna-
that's what I want a conservative to be. Okay, but here's my thing. But so keep that in mind before I make this analogy. I'm not making this analogy about Theresa May, but I've said like this kind of Democratic backsliding and these kinds of bullshit shenanigans go on because conservatives hate liberals more than they hate anything else.
Yeah.
This is exactly why the Nazis got into power. Nazis only won 38% of the vote. Okay? They got to power because they were pretty clear. We're going to fucking kill communists. And what happened? Conservatives, the other conservatives, let them take out the communists.
Hey, what
because they hated the communists more than they hated fascists, and that worked out real well for them.
What percentage of the German parliament is the Tomorrow for Germany or whatever
AfD?
party? Yeah. What percentage?
It's like 10%, something like that. A
7?
little bit less than 10.
Oh, okay, I thought we were at 30 already. Okay, good.
No, I think they got like 30%. I think they got like 30% in Bavaria or something like that.
You ever had Bavarian food?
So Bavaria hasn't learned, apparently.
You ever had Bavarian food?
No.
It's dope. Everybody go get Bavarian food. It's dope.
I'll be on a flight tomorrow morning.
I think I've had Bavarian chocolate before, which I think is a thing that they're known for. But either way, Bavaria, get your shit together. Did you not learn?
They went round 2. They didn't get enough.
Apparently. I don't think we should talk about the shutdown. It's too long of a topic. We got to wrap it up here pretty soon.
Yeah, I don't really care. I mean, I want everybody to get their stuff back. That's what I want. I want everybody to get paid. I want everybody to go home. But I mean, like, there's not much to say about it, right?
Well, let's just briefly mention, in case you're listening, Democrats in the House have already passed a bill to reopen the government, and Mitch McConnell won't bring it to the floor because Mitch McConnell is one of those people who would rather have fascism than liberals.
Yeah. You know what though? Here's the thing. I'll say something. I'm willing to say, yeah, let's have a wall. You know what it'd cost him? Just like take in like
$80 billion.
No, a bunch of refugees or something. Like just a whole bunch. Just
he won't do that.
That's what I'm saying. Like I could get behind a wall. Like if you tell me that it costs me a wall in order to like save a whole like thousands of lives,
I'll build you the wall with the big giant door. If the big giant door is open 24/7.
Yeah.
He wants to have his cake and eat it too. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
that's not gonna happen.
I know, but there's so many people who need help, and there's no reason we couldn't.
He's a
he
punk
doesn't
bitch.
care.
But everybody could win. But here's the thing: if he really doesn't care, he could do this. He could agree to like say, okay, but they're really going to be refugees, guys. These ones aren't the criminals. Like he can still be racist and stuff, but then like when he wins, the liberals can still say, yeah, see, we won because we help people, and that's fine.
It's not gonna work.
I feel like it's a great compromise.
He gets to be coming out on top of this shutdown. Why would they do that?
So the polls are showing the majority of Americans think there shouldn't be a wall. The majority are blaming Trump. This is the thing that sucks.
Oh, I do want a wall.
So we're talking about.
Here's why. I know people. I don't know if I said this on. I hope I didn't say this on another podcast, but like
I think you did.
I did. I've heard that it's the best party tearing down down
you
walls.
Said it last week.
Okay, sorry.
We could have a great party tearing down the wall. That the Berlin Wall coming down was the best party that person had been to. Yeah. Okay, but so now we're already talking about it. Let's go ahead and finish up, which is to say, well, actually, this wasn't even in the notes, but there was a report that came out, I think, from the Army Corps of Engineers today, just basically being like, the wall is stupid and won't work, and what are you doing? And it's going to cost like way more and take way longer to build than you're saying it is, and it was a whole thing. Anyway, but one of the things that's really frustrating to me is that, so this is like Republican voters are digging in. So support for the wall has increased. It's up to like 82% now among Republican voters.
Wow.
But that 82% of Republicans is only like 20-something% of the country. These people are holding the rest of us fucking hostage, and I blame white people. I'm going to say, I'm not going to come off great.
Wow.
I'm going to blame white people. No, because look,
I sound awful, yeah.
I do. I do sound awful right now. I totally get it.
No, it's fine. Go ahead. What are you saying?
Fuck white people.
Yikes.
That's what I say.
Yikes.
As a white people myself.
Peepo.
You never heard that?
No.
WYPIPO? Mm-mm. That's like a Twitter slang for white people. White people. Anyway, as a white people myself, stop fucking shit up. Like, the majority of Americans are with us, and it's these fucking white, like, middle class voters that just keep buying into this bullshit, and it sucks. Because I know they're not conservative. I talk to these people. These are our people. This is where we live. Right? I talk to these people and they're like, the government should regulate this, the government should regulate this, and I'm like, okay, you're not conservative, so I just have to believe that you just don't like brown people. Like, I don't know what else to do with this information right now.
I like it. I like that.
Funny. That's funny.
It's like so apparently you want to like regulate dog breeding, but you keep voting for Republicans. So I have to believe that you just don't like the brown people. And you're holding the rest of us hostage. Let us have a civilization
Okay,
here.
I have a question for you. Do you think that he's going to get the State of the Union address?
Oh, yeah. Nancy Pelosi canceled his invite. I don't know.
Didn't cancel the invite. There's a lot of confusion around what
Yes,
happened.
yes. She uninvited him, but he still can come.
He didn't uninvite him. She just hasn't invited him.
No, she already did invite him. And she wrote a letter uninviting him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, there's confusion everywhere.
Because
You're sure of that. You are sure that she uninvited him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I know for a fact she invited him. It happened on the first day that the new Congress took office.
Okay.
I remember reading the stories about it. So she specifically uninvited him. Or said he could do it in writing. She claimed because of security or something.
Do you think that it will happen? Do you think that he will give a State of the Union in Congress?
Yeah. Yeah, it'll happen.
Then that's her. Then I'm not interested in Nancy Pelosi anymore. Like
Yeah.
if she put her fists up, she better be ready to fight.
Yeah,
I'm solidly for that fight. I don't want that fascist speaking in Congress either.
Well, so he might just do it from the White House again.
Good.
That'll be fun.
Again.
We'll get just like the stupid wall speech he just
Oh
gave.
yeah.
We'll get to hear him do his weird sniffle thing for 45 minutes or something, whatever it takes.
I'm excited for that.
All right. How much? What other topics do we have?
That's it.
That's it? Okay. Well, I'm not finished with this level yet, so I'm going to try to wrap this up.
Sure.
So
Okay.
I got a little bit of something.
Give us, Jeremy.
Oh, yeah. Get us.
Tell us about some anime. How are things Anime Corner?
They're great.
Jeremy
I was
reads a
saying,
lot of manga.
So the military still gets paid right now. Like we're all still getting
Yeah.
paid.
Yeah.
I didn't know if everybody knew that. Okay, never mind then. That was all I had.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Actually, there was a story related to this because, TSA is not getting paid. And so, like, people were, like, calling in sick. And, like, even the people there, I mean, TSA is not renowned for actually being very good at what they're supposed to do anyway. And, like, I think there was a study in, like, 2017 that something like they missed, like, 70% of items. Like, they ran a test to see, like, hey, would they pick up these items if we tried to get it through luggage? And something like 75% they just missed. But there was a story that came out that that basically this guy he had a gun in his luggage, and he made it all the way from Atlanta to Tokyo, and nobody caught him.
Wow.
And so when he landed in Tokyo, he was like, "Hey, I had a gun in my bags, and nobody stopped me." And so the TSA had to be like, "Oh yeah, our bad."
Wow, I did see that actually. I saw a news article about that. Yeah.
Hey,
That's
Jeremy,
hilarious.
why don't you explain to the listeners what a Chinese light novel is?
It is a really, really shitty book, basically written by.
Don't say that. They could be good. It might be good.
No, they're absolute trash.
Okay.
Like, yeah, but they're fun and entertaining.
Did you see the Orville, Jeremy? He's like, my family's trash. I'm complete trash. That was so funny.
That was good.
God. We should watch that again.
Yeah. Well, we can watch it after this.
Yeah.
Again, don't forget, guys. Tomorrow night, 11 p.m.
Yeah,
We'll be reviewing
Star Trek.
Discovery Season 1,
Woo.
Season 2, Episode 1.
Hipster Spock.
I have graphics I got to show them to you afterwards.
Okay, hey Paul.
Yep.
You got it. Never mind.
What?
I was gonna tell you to do that. I was
do
gonna
what?
tell you to do what you just the fly around the corner thing. That
Oh
was it.
yeah. I
I was
played,
making sure you knew that because I was like, that's got to be it.
I played this game before. Oh wait.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I forgot.
I played these games back when they were new.
These are his favorite games.
They're not my favorite games, but I really.
What's
like
your
them.
favorite game?
Not Final Fantasy
The Last
X.
of
That's
Us.
pretty cool.
No shit. What'd you say?
The Last of Us. It's my favorite game of all time. Okay, I'm actually gonna get kind of personal here for a second.
Gross.
Okay. The reason I like these games, I'm gonna be honest, I had a weird thing when I was a kid.
Dragon fetish.
So no. My mom really liked these games. My mom played games, and she was a big Spyro fan. And I said that I didn't like them for a long time, and because I was doing that so to bring it back to the Gillette ad, toxic masculinity and all that bullshit, I was like, it's a girl's game. It's a purple dragon. My mom likes it. It's a girl's game. I'm not playing this. But what happened was my mom, even though she played games, she was not necessarily always great at them. So there were things that like she couldn't do, and so I would do it to help her out, and then I kind of liked it. And now it gives me a little bit of nostalgia and like feel good to be playing them all these years later.
That's so great.
I'm finally like man enough to admit that like I liked them, and it makes me think of my mom, and that's
Paul
makes me
Peopler,
feel good.
man enough for Spyro.
That's right. Everyone is man enough for Spyro. It's not being man enough for Spyro.
that's very sweet.
It's about being
That's
man
very-
enough to admit that you
We're
like
wrong.
a thing.
That you were wrong.
That you were wrong.
Yeah.
And that toxic masculinity is bad.
That's
You
very sweet
guys,
of
girls can like whatever they want. Guys can like whatever
you.
they
Hey,
want.
yeah, toxic,
You know,
toxic,
I think we should change the phrase "man" to "human."
human.
Do you know what I mean?
Human.
Human.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree with you. I think toxic masculinity is a bad thing, except in the bedroom. Then it's super fun. No,
No.
just me. Okay,
What are you talking about?
I'm making a.
Oh, I forgot. I can't figure out how to get back to where that chest is.
Jeremy, you got it?
I did.
No, I meant you know where the chest is.
Oh no.
Don't say in
forgot.
between the arms.
I forgot. Where
Oh
it
wait,
is.
yeah. I think I
It
do
was
know.
that thing where I had to fly really far to get to it.
Yeah, it's to the left. I think.
Oh, here we go. I found it. It's here.
Oh yeah, you went the way I'm watching the stream. Is why I'm delayed, by the way.
Oh, well, I'm streaming it to you in Discord.
I
So
know,
you can
but
be
I'm
watching it
watching
in
the
real-
chat so that.
Oh, well, I should turn off the stream because I'm just wasting bandwidth at this point.
Oh, sorry, my
No,
bad.
one
That's
is
fine.
everywhere.
That's fine. Don't worry. It's not gonna matter now.
I was just doing it because I wanted to watch see if I see any chatters.
Yeah, which we didn't get any today. That's a shame.
That's all right.
Nope.
We'll get some next time.
We'll get some. Hopefully, we'll get some tomorrow when we review Star Trek. We're
Oh,
gonna do
that'd
that
be
live.
dope.
We're gonna stream it live on Twitch.
Yeah.
Twitch.tv/Don't Call Me Pretentious. Be sure to tune in. 10 or 11 o'clock. Okay, that's it.
This will be up after that, though, won't it?
No, yeah, this will go up. So we're gonna record first, but this usually goes out. We record on Wednesdays, so if you want to see it as it happens, come watch us Wednesdays 8 p.m.
Oh, true. Yeah. My bad.
But man, how the hell do I get out of here now? But yeah, I don't edit it and upload it until Sunday. It goes live Sunday at 9 a.m.
So if you want all the curse words, you got to come. You got to be live.
I don't take out the curse words on YouTube.
I know.
I take out proper names, so there's bleeps in the last episode.
Is it funny?
Yeah,
I didn't
was it
check. I
good?
didn't check it.
Huh?
I didn't check it. Is it funny? The beeps.
I don't know. It's a beep. What do you
Beep-
expect?
beeps
It sounds
are
like
all-
a beep.
Beeps are always
But
funny.
we made a thing to do like
Yeah.
10
Yeah,
beats.
it does sound weird because you don't know what it's saying and you don't realize it. So it's like, wait, what is being beeped? I don't understand. It's not obvious because we weren't cursing. So it's not obvious why it's being beeped. So it's kind of like weird. Anyway, all right. So that's it. So that was Spyro Dragon Part 1. So I think we made it pretty far, actually. That we made it a solid like 20% through the game. I think.
Oh, great.
So we might be able to get through this first one in a few episodes, and then we'll move on.
Sure.
So anyway, like I said, we're streaming live each week, Wednesday night, 8 p.m. That's when we're going to record this episode. And then Thursday nights, 11-ish p.m., hopefully. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. We're going to be streaming on twitch.tv/Don't Call Me Pretentious. Our reviews and reactions of Star Trek Discovery Season 2. And then that video will hopefully go live either tomorrow night or Friday. So Thursday night or Friday. This video will go up on Sundays on youtube.com. Don't Call Me Pretentious. And so, yeah, check that out. And be sure to follow us on the social media, facebook.com/Don't Call Me Pretentious and twitter.com/@DCM Pretentious. I'm Paul.
I'm Jason. See him.
I'm Jeremy. I still exist.
All right. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Oh, bye.
Bye.
Bye.